This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly, I don't mean to sound like Cat Williams, but this is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Hello everybody, my name is Saif Fossey and I'm an MCOC poker addict, and well, it has been 6 hours since my last hand of poker, and I've gotten the shakes, and well, we need to do some more. Anyway, good morning all. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's enjoying all the lovely things going on in MCOC. Today was refresh day for Alliance Quest, so get into your raids, do your bit, use your charges up, use your revives up, use all that kind of fun stuff up. Spidey Supreme sucks, and that's about it. Little housekeeping, war video posted. Members can see it now. The rest of the community will see it later today. So if you want to see things early on the channel, members will always get it first, at least a couple hours ahead of everybody else. The other thing, the stream boss that you see down there at the bottom, I don't have it highlighted on this, but it's the little thing that says, say, Fossey, health points. If you want to control what I do in the stream, you just have to defeat me. So, other than that, not a whole lot going on. Hey, I'm Jod. How you doing this morning? Appreciate the GOAT title, but I am far from it. We are just going to grind today. Today is a little bit of a grindy day. No real meetings at work, although you will hear my work computer over there. Every once in a while today, I am at work. I do have somebody coming to take some measurements for replacing my window that was broken. So may have to jump out and do that. Yeah, I'm just looking around. I think that's it. Hey, Mr. Ghost Runner, what's going on? No, man, it is all streams all the time now, man. It is just back to back to back. There is no time. You know, I appreciate it though. I do. You know, I got to give you some live stuff every once in a while. You know, this is all for you because I know you can't watch it at night, so I do it for you now. I had a breakfast. Let's see. My breakfast normally consists of one of these right here. It's hard with the blur that I've got on my camera, the way I've got it framed and set up. But yeah, that's usually my breakfast. They can sponsor me. Just throwing it out there if they want to sponsor me. There we go. I will take any sponsor at any point in time. Anybody who wants to throw money my way for me doing nothing. I don't drink either coffee or tea. My vice is energy drinks. I have one energy drink a day, typically in the morning, unless I've had a really bad day, and then I take another one about 3 o'clock. And water. You know, the mug here, the little. There, I'm trying to get the logo not blurred because the way the AI filter works on my camera, the little mug that I've got here is always filled with water. So that's it. I'm boring. I'm a boring old man. And well, let's jump in big screen and give you something to look at other than me. Oops, I'm not saying goodbye yet. Go away, go away, go away. Leftover from last night. I'm the exact same. No coffee or tea, just energy drinks and water. That's it. You need nothing else. The cool thing is most of the energy drinks that I do, you know, have a good chunk of vitamins, as the British would say, vitamins and important things that are in there. I try to stay a little bit healthy. Hey, Madara. So, plan for today. I've got some energy refills, like 12 of them still in overflow. Probably use those 12 up on this stream. And then I'm going to make the decision of, do I continue to grind as hard as I am, or do I go back to Battlegrounds? Battlegrounds, when last you left me, I was at 160 points. Okay? You're going to see some ugly. You ready to see some ugly? Let's show you some ugly. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 2 of those are forfeits right from the beginning. Because the draft was so lovely, I had no counters to anything he had. One of them was the guy drafted Dark Phoenix and Serpent. I had no mystics. And he had counters to everything I had. The other one, he had 3 techs with armor, and I did not pull a single champion that could deal with the armors. Yeah, he is good. Like Alan said there, he does like to be awakened in high sig. So there was 7 in a row, which dropped me down to 85 points. Okay? Then it's like, okay, we're going to win a couple. We're going to win 3. Okay, we're on the climb back. Nope. Then we lose. Then we lose. Then we lose. Then we lose. Then we win, lose, win, lose, lose. And we finally strung 4 together to get back up to about 130 points. It's crazy. Yeah, I may have to rank up my crossbones. As much as I've been holding it off, I'm not the biggest crossbones fan. Yeah, let's see. I'll see if I can find you. Not bad. Not bad. That 6-star Doom will put in some work. Gallon will put in some work. Kitty, if you're good with her, will put in a lot of work. Not bad for no BGs, huh? Yeah, looking pretty good for 12 days old. Have I gotten to 2? No. That's kind of why I played after the stream. I'd gotten to 1 win a couple times. I'd gotten 184 and then 186 points at 2 different occasions and then lost 1. So I figured, okay, off stream, I'm going to play a little bit better because I ended the stream on a loss, going from 180 down to about 160. And I was like, okay, I can string 2 wins together. And then I lost. I was like, okay, well, let's get back up to close to 160. Then I lost. And then it became, oh, damn, I got to regain. Then I lost. Then I lost. Then I lost. Then I lost. It became, last night was more of, how do I want to say this? It became the chase to get back to 100 and not get to 200, if that makes any sense. I butchered the heck out of that. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to do this morning much more laid back. We're going to play some of the World Marble Contest of Champions poker tournament. Something like that. You know what? We're going to go stupid right at the beginning. We're going to try to keep that 6, 7, 8. We're going to get rid of the 2 10s. We're going to try to build a little bit of a straight. So I haven't gotten to the 200 point yet. I've gotten close a couple times and just keep screwing up, and I'm taking a break. Got Torch, Scream, Yelena. Wow. Yeah, you should be able to, I would say, you should be able to complete Act 6 with very little problem. You can probably get a good chunk into Act 7. Thank you for 5 hits into the block. That was nice of you. You know, the cool thing about the acts is they will stay there forever. If you get into it and you find you can't complete it, just back out. You know, you lose a little bit of energy. It's not the end of the world. We're going crazy. Like I said, we're going to go for the straight. Well, there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got at least 4th echelon. Let's drop 1. Hey, Heinz. Well, 30K. I don't know. I would think so. Can't really say for sure. There's no telling. This is a brand new content. Brand new content. Never been done before. No telling what the points will kind of wind out to be. I've got to figure out after this week how much I'm going to push in the next couple weeks. If I'm going to put units into it and all that kind of fun stuff. That I have yet to decide. There we go. Captain's order to start us off. Let's jump right into the boss. How many points do I have? We'll see right after this fight. Oops. Oops. I was trying to do something that didn't work. But he's dead. And we'll see how many points we got, because that was a decent hand right there. So yeah, I'm sitting at 115,000. A nice way to start it. Ooh, there's 9, 10, 11, 12. I may have played this a little bit, Madara. I may have played a few hands. I think I'm up to about 30 energy refills worth of playing this. It is fun. Very relaxing, very nice. Just a kind of an enjoyable way to play MCOC. I really wish they would keep this more than just a side quest. Am I winning? Yeah, I got a good hand at the beginning. The first hand was pretty good. I got a straight in the first hand, so that was nice. Let's get top 10. I don't think I'm going to be top 10. It would be nice, because then I don't have to grind real hard in the next couple weeks. But we'll see. We'll see what we do after this week. Got to do some arena playing today too. No, I don't have. I haven't gotten the top 2 hands yet, but I have the Legends title already. How many points you at, Kurt, if you're going top 100, if you don't mind saying? Yeah, the 2 hands that you get it from, the straight flush and the royal flush, I haven't gotten yet. Those are the only 2 hands I've not gotten. This won't kill him, but it's fun. Boop! Oh, it will kill him. Okay. I'm telling you, that's one of the most satisfying specials when you have it all lined up. It drops that, whatever he drops out of the sky. Is it an anvil or whatever it is? I don't know. I don't ever pay attention. And then you got that little pause before the incinerates kick in. It's like, boom, doop. I just love watching that health bar. Just. All right, let's go. Let's drop Hood. No, let's drop Emma. Don't like fighting with her. Keep fight champions in there I like to fight with at least. That's all right. 275 points for this one. Better than nothing. Better than 0. Well, or 10. I guess you can't get 0. That would really suck if they, you had a hand with nothing and you get 0 out of 30 energy. Boy, I don't think I'd play nearly as much. Although I think I'm up to, I've gotten the no matches or anything like that. I think it's 5 times, maybe 6 at this point. As long as I get, over 500 points a hand, I feel pretty good. I'm not going to be able to compete with those people. Where do you get energy refills from? Different quests. Some of the crystals have them. Sometimes you'll find them in quests. They'll be in the milestones for certain events and things. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 3, and we're going to go Storm Faction. We're going to try to get at least 4 Storm Factions up. Energy refills, unfortunately, are not at low end, at kind of where you're at, are not real plentiful. You know what? Let's do this. I always forget he's got that swoop in at the end. I'm surprised I remember any of them with as many champions are in this game now. Come on, Storm faction. Okay, there's one. I still think we go Storm faction here. I think we go 2. And we hope to get Storm faction out of these 2 or the next 2. How's everybody else's scores looking? Anybody over 200,000 in the chat yet? If you want to say. I know there's somebody over 300,000. That's the highest I've seen. I think it was 308 this morning. Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know how many energy refills that is or how much money. But if you get number 1 one week, you're guaranteed a copy of High Evolutionary. Okay, there we go. We got odd one out. Let's go for the big thing. Let's see if we can get... I don't even know what the hand's called anymore. Hold on. Let me get my cheat sheet. Faction reaction. Now let's go Ghost. Let's do my stellar Ghost playing here. And that's usually what happens. Okay, let's see us a Storm faction. Come on, baby. Good start to the day. Good start to the day. Not bad. Not only did we get Storm faction, we got Sue Storm herself. And there's a little faction reaction action for you. 2,400 points. We'll take it. You know what? We're gonna get this thing going. Hey, Slinger. Morning. I think this stream, the goal is 150K. If I can be 150K 48 hours in, I'll be on track for what I was looking for. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2. We'll replace the 4 and the 7. We're going for a straight. We're going for at least captain's order. Let's see if we can get it. Not feeling super suits out of that, but it is still morning. It is 9:46 Eastern Time. You've been working a little bit longer than I have. I started working at 6. Put in a little bit of work so that I can then put in a little bit of play. And the nice thing is work is over here, over that way. So it's not like I have to go far for work if I want to work. So we're going to get rid of the 4 and the 7. I know I could just get rid of the 4 and hope for a 6, but this lets me get a 2 or a 6 to get the 4 streak. Want to get the 4 streak before we try and get the 5. There's the 6. Perfect. Now we go 1. I'm a conservative gambler. I do have to do some of this on the mini account at some point in time. I got to get the milestones done on it at least. So there may be some streams of the mini doing this. All right, give me a 2 or a 7. 2 or 7. That's a 9. That is not either a 2 or a 7. That is 2 plus 7. So maybe the game was listening. There you go. That's what I do. I've got a computer here. I've got 2 monitors. Boom, boom. That are my gaming monitors. And then I got 2 monitors over here that are my work monitors. So I've got my little cockpit. I'm surrounded. I do have a TV back behind me that you can kind of see through the blur back there. That is when I want to watch sports. I don't. There's sports are better on a 50-inch TV than it is on a 27-inch monitors. All right, 2 or 7, not 2 plus 7, 2 or 7. Oh, you were close. You were close. You were nice. If I kept the original 7, that would have been fine. But at least we got about, I don't know, 750 points, something like that. I can't do math. My brain don't math this early in the morning. It's 8:25, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. See? I knew it before it said it. Yeah, if it's that close to you, it would seem bigger, that's for sure. Objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear. Don't like this one. Maybe we keep the 7-8 and see what we get. Yeah, we'll keep the 7-8, see what we get. Oopsie. Oopsie. I was trying to special intercept. Wow. He hurt me. Well, now I don't feel like keeping you, Wiccan. We're going to get rid of you. I think we're going to go 2. We're going to go for Mr. Fantastic faction. I don't know why I build up Stark Spidey in here. I'm saying it now, and I'm still doing it, and I'm questioning why I'm doing it while I'm doing it. Just kind of weird. No, this GC meta is horrid. I've got a very much a love-hate relationship with it. I can easily run off 4 or 5 wins in a row. And then, as I've proven, I've gotten multiple 5+ loss streaks in a row. Hey, Ray. I'm doing well. How are you? There we go. There we are. We've got odd 1 out. We're going to do 1. We do have to face Dormammu, though, which sucks. But we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're going to make short work of them. Nope. Nope. I'm going short points. I know you're trying to make sure that I do not qualify for the top 100. and you take my spot. I know you. Yeah, I've hit my alliance minimum, which we don't really have this season, but I've hit it. 900 points. We'll take it. You know what? I want to see something. I don't know if I've ever done this matchup this way. I want to see if his poisons contribute to the quote-unquote power sting. Well, if he doesn't, there we go. No, they don't. They don't. That stinks. The poisons on him do not count for the power sting. That's kind of weird. I was kind of hoping they would. How many points I have? Well, we'll see right here. With that 900 points, we're sitting at 121. I'd never tried it. I wanted to see what would happen. I guess we know now. I'm assuming BGs and not for this event. I don't know if I'll place in the rank rewards, to be honest. I really do not think I will. I'm hoping for top 1%. I'm hoping I get top 1%. This hand ain't good. The game do not like me right now. It said, you've gotten too many points the past couple hands. It's time to bring you back down to earth. Oops. Wrong thing. That's better. I think we can finish it. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're in there with Dread and Jock. Cool. Gotcha. Yeah, we fought one of your alliances in war. I think we fought V. You know what? Sue Storm has never let me down. I say that. She's going to leave me down. Jessica Alba is going to dump me right here. And it's going to hurt. It's going to be painful. And I'm never going to trust her again. And I don't care if I die. Pretty good. Yeah, big alliance groups like that are kind of fun. Okay, Jessica. Just you and I, baby. She didn't leave me down. She did not leave me down. See, you just have to have faith. Just have to have faith. Just a little faith. I will say this screen right here is awesome. I wish they would have this in every screen so that you can get your attacker info real quick, your defender info, the node info. I might actually read nodes if they made every pre-fight screen look like this. Wow. What a group of champions to fight with. You know what? You made me falter. If that doesn't kill you, nah. All right, I'll take 900 points. There we go. We may make 150. I don't know. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of money. Okay. We're going for something here. When I see that 11-12, we're going to start trying to go for something. Very, very rare chance that you can do it, but we're going to go for it. I can imagine if they've got a main chat for everybody in all the different alliances. I have enough trouble keeping track of my couple alliance chats that I'm in and like the Discord chats and everything else. We're going to try for something here. Okay, well, we had tried. We gave it one hand. We've got 900 points. I'm not giving 900 points up. 900 at a minimum. I'm not giving that up. That, I feel, is very, very good use of the energy for this event. Now, if I was going for the title, if you're going for Super Suits or Certified Force, I would not be using 30 energy. I would be using the 10 energy. Yes, you have less points, but you get more hands out of your... You get 7 hands out of 1 bar of energy, so you have 7 chances for it versus 2 out of 1 bar of energy going with 30 energy going in. But since I'm not going for that title, I don't need the Legends title. If I get it, great. I'm going to play a bunch of hands of this. I don't think I've ever been this low in energy. I haven't been this low in overflow of energy refills in ages. Almost to 125. What I need to do is get the daily card for energy. I had forgot about that. I had forgotten that there's a daily card for energy refills. I'm going to have to buy that again. I'm trying, Corrupted. I'm a little demoralized by seeing some of the scores that are out there. I'm hoping if I finish in the top 1% week 1, let's look at the scoring. I gotta figure it out. I don't think I can do top 200. I think there's enough scores higher than mine already, and people grinding that I'm not going to get top 200. That's kind of my cutoff. I really need top 200 if I'm going to go for it. Hey, Nugget, what's going on? I'm doing well. I hope you are. Just auto-select Ghost Rider anytime he's in the hand, please. I wish in this game you could set preferences like that. Like when all the boxes that you open, hey, just always give me the Valiant. You know, instead of bringing the selector up. You know, in questing, hey, always use this champion unless... Okay, there we go. 900 points minimum. Like I said, always, always, always give me CGR. All right, one more torch. One more torch faction, please. 900 points it is. That's all right. Let's go here. Like I said, always give me CGR unless I want somebody different. And that time it defaulted to CGR and I chose someone different. Oh yeah. That's the way the game works. The one time it defaults to CGR, you know, is the time I say, nah, you know what, we're going to use somebody else. You know, 900 points, not terrible. There we are, over 125. Yeah, sorry, was looking at stuff. Doing a little bit of everything, all at one time. Ah, the joys of poker right there. They suck you in. Because they know if you go for it, there's a good chance you get nothing. No, I've not gotten Certified Force or Super Suits yet. Those are the only two hands I haven't gotten. I've gotten Fantastic a couple times, and the rest, multiples. This one's going to end up being a Lone Wolves. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. My old bones are saying, don't do what you just did. It's not very smart. But we're not in Vegas, and we're not using real money. This is all house money. I have yet to buy a unit or buy a energy refill. So, all freebies for now. We're going to ride Jessica Alba again. Like I said, Sue Storm hasn't let me down yet. She's not let me down yet. Being dumb. Should take the guaranteed 150. We may end up with just 30. But we're going for 900 at least. Give me 900 points. Well, we didn't get it. Sue let me down, but we still did okay. We didn't get, we'll get 150. Not the best, not the worst, but it's all right. I went for something, probably shouldn't have, probably should have just stuck with the pairs. Can you get a stagger up, please? Hey, you finally got a stagger. Worst hand of the day right there, so far. Another energy refill. Give me some aces, baby. I should have turned Flame on. I always forget the pre-fight in this mode with him. Always forget the pre-fight. Oh, what was I doing? 3 here. We're going for the big hand. Give me an ace, give me an ace, give me an ace. No, you didn't. Damn. That sucks. Oh, we're going for it. Is what it is at this point. Sucked me in with 2 of a kind at the start, and it's probably just going to leave me there. Probably going to leave me there. I saw those 2 pretty aces sitting up there, and I was like, oh man, give me more, give me more. The odds of getting 2 out of the remaining however many cards are in the deck, there's 52 cards in the deck, I don't know how many I've been through, to get 2 aces, very, very rare. We'll go 3 again. And good morning. I got your recording of your name, but it was too soft. I've got to amplify it some. So I'm not going to try it again this morning. But I will listen to it. I just got to take it from my computer and put it over onto my iPad. I don't have Discord on my iPad. And then I can put it through my headset, which is very loud. Two bad hands in a row. And that's not how I get to 150 points cheaply, easily, quickly. 150,000, that is, not 150. I'm well over 150 points at this point. Yeah, I did. I saw that in the chat. I thank you for doing it. I do want to learn how to say it, so I will be listening to it multiple times. Oops. Oopsie. Mistake was made again. That's right. It's only 150 points. I wish I didn't have to fight it out. Golly, man. They're not giving me anything off the draw. They haven't. I don't think I've gotten anything really good off the draw. Off the deal at all, ever. You know, a pair, 3 in a row has probably been the best. I'd love just to have them do the deal and super suits right off the bat. Boom. We're going dumb. Hey, I just saw you send it over again. I will listen to it here in a minute. Once I'm done here. If this hand ends up being a lone wolf's hand, we will take a little bit of a break. Hey, why didn't I get my full energy? I don't like you. Not going well. Past 3 hands have not been very good to me. Maybe time to take a little bit of a restart. Let the dealer shuffle the cards a little bit better. I mean, what are the odds of 9 cards in a row not being Storm? Pretty darn good, but there we go. I will take that. That's double trouble. That was a nice draw right there. But you noticed I started off with 2 Storm cards. 9 cards, no more Storm. Jessica Alba has thrown me to the curb and said, "You know what? Nah, not today. You have used me too much. I want a break." And I say Jessica Alba for Sue Storm because she is the prettiest actress that has played Sue Storm. I don't care what anybody says. The highest I've seen was about 308, something like that earlier today. I've heard several in the 200s. It's hard to say because there's not screenshots and people's names attached. I get, in the chats and all that, I'll see a lot of people say, "Hey, so-and-so's, got this." Or I saw somebody that's got this without a name attached to it. So some of those that I was hearing yesterday that were 250 could be the guy that's at 308 today. So it's really hard to say. you know, without screenshots and showing people's names and people saying more than, hey, I saw someone at, makes it very hard to keep track of. Mr. Faust, how's it going? What was I going to do here? I think that's what I was going to do. I know what Kurd would say to do right here. Well, that's just the thing, Corrupted. Some of them don't have work, family, and responsibilities. Some of them are on their summer break from school. And while the parents are away at work, the kids will play. Do I lock it in or do we risk it? PWF taught me with the chicken. It worked. I get points. You know, there are some good points for having the odd one out. So it's 900 points. I am giving away, what is it, 450. So 8, 12. I'm giving away 1350 if I don't get it. Which the odds of getting it are astronomically low. Well, not astronomically, but they're low. Couldn't even give me faction reaction out of that. There. That's why I don't risk it. That's why I don't go for it. It would be nice to get a hand on stream, like, 5,000 points. That would go a long way to helping me hit my goals. But not to be. Hey, you mutts. How many points am I at? I am at 127.5. And almost out of refills. I only got 18 left. Or something like that. I don't know how many are in the normal hand. I think we'll restart after this. For top 200, I'm thinking 300,000 plus. And that's kind of what I'm going for. Okay, game, there is something when they do that little walk-up light attack, I can't stand it. I get hit 95% of the time when they do a little walk-up light. And most of the time I'm walking up and they're throwing the light into me. But yeah, I'm thinking 300,000 for top 200. So that's kind of my goal is I wanted to do between 250 and 300, but now seeing things, I'm thinking I've got to hit 300 if I want top 200. And I'm going to be mad if I do 300,000 and I'm top 1% and like rank 207. I still am not over the day that back in the day, I was doing a grind for 4-star Hyperion. And I missed it. I missed the cutoff. I think it was top 100 at the time. I was 101, and I missed it by 2 points. And I had time to do one more round. And I was like, no, that'll be good. I may have kicked myself. I may have almost quit the game. That was a throw the phone moment. It took me a very, very long time to decide, hey, I'm going to do a grind like that again. Give me a 9 or an 11. Let's get a Kingmaker. That's not a Kingmaker. Well, we learned a lesson last time. Using this guy and putting poisons on it does not work. So we'll put some shocks on him. You can't poison me. Narny, narny, narny. There we go. And after this hand, I'm going to take probably a 2-ish minute break, maybe a couple minutes longer. I've gotten a Fantastic twice. I've only gotten, I think, one Kingmaker. I would love, love, love sooner or later to get the pull to do a Certified Force or Super Suits. If you finished in, I can't remember what it was, maybe the gifting event or something like that, the top 10 got a 2025 Champions Choice selector. And he used it for High Evolutionary. He was waiting for one that came out that was High Prestige. So he waited, got the highest prestige one that kind of knocked off the top prestige point and said, you know what? That's my one. I hate this. I hate fighting Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Wow. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Nice little triple threat there. Anybody else kind of detest fighting Omega Red? He's one of those champions that is just, he's not hard to fight. He's just a pain in the butt. Unless you're using a robot, and then it's simple. Give me 4 or another pair. We'll go with triple threat. Got the cards I needed for my straight that I was looking for right before that. That didn't slip past me. Quit throwing special ones. And if I knew how to play Jabari, I could probably do this fight quicker, but I don't know how to play her. Never bothered to take the time to learn. All right. That's probably going to ask me for an energy refill. So what I'm going to do right here is we're going to take just a couple second break. I will be back in just a minute or two. So stay tuned. There we go. Now I'm back. I had to do a little bit of something for work, then something for my wife. And while I was at it, I decided, you know what? Let me throw some food down my gullet. There we go. Hey, Yeet, what's going on, man? All right. We got a plan for this hand. This hand's going to be big. It's going to be big. It's going to be good. We know it. We know it. We know it. They've been teasing me. This one's going to be it. This is the hand. This is at least at a minimum, faction reaction right here. Really, you don't want to hit into me at all there. You don't want to throw your special. There you go. This one's going to be a faction reaction at a minimum. Sue Storm, I'm ditching you for the thing. Well, that didn't work. Sue got mad at me and she's like, I'm going to show you, you mother. Mordo is close to being a very good champion. He's not too far off. Thing, you're killing me, man. I put my reputation on the line for you, and you're going to let me down. I can feel it. For those looking for other content and all that, there is a war video posted. If you're a member, you can see it now. As with all videos from this point forward, members will see them first, and then they will go to the general population later on. But pretty good war fights in this next one. Another 8-fight war. And the commercial break is over. Lone Wolf Hand. Well, we ended up with double trouble. That's twice. That's twice that last draw saved my behind. Not bad, not too bad. Last draw gave me a few points there. All right, we need 19,000 to hit the goal for this stream. Gonna be tough. Without some better hands, it's gonna be tough. You know, you could start me off with something. Just saying. Just saying, game. Come on. Like I said, Mordo is close to being okay. May end up with just a pair on this one. May end up with just a pair. Wouldn't mind three of a kind, wouldn't mind full house, and we're getting nothing. Go three again. Love to get a big one on stream. Love to get a fantastic again. I've gotten, like I said, I've gotten two of them on stream. Those are the best hands so far. Wouldn't mind another one right here. Get lucky and don't be auto blocking me. This is not the game mode to be auto blocking. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. A stupid pair. Just a stupid pair. You know, you can at least give me some poppers here. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to restart the game. Gonna hide my screen for a second. Restart the game. Boom. Okay. Gonna restart. All right. Let's get some excitement going here. Okay, guys. I posed this question yesterday. Who is the one champion that is not available as a 7-star yet that you want to see? Mine is Scorpion. So while I do a few things here, who would you want to see added to the game? Valkyrie. That's a new one. That was one that no one came up with yesterday. Good old Valk. All right, let's bring the game back now. We are ready to go. There we go. Let's see. Yesterday, people, the choices were, mine was Scorpion. Then we had some Kate. We had a Claire. Claire would be a good one. Claire's one of my favorites. We had, let's see, it was Kate, Scorpion, Claire was mentioned. I don't think anybody mentioned Doom. I kind of threw him out there as a possible. No one, believe it or not, no one has mentioned Hercules. Kind of odd. Man, if those were the same suits. We could have had Kate. Yeah, I know. I know. Everybody always throws that out there. We got Shang-Chi instead of Kate. You know, the unfortunate thing was that was still very early in Kate's life. And no one knew enough to say, hey, Kate is going to be awesome. Ghost, Dormammu, Mephisto, Kingpin, Nimrod. Man, there's a lot of them out there. Cassie Lang, huh? Man, I keep forgetting there's a lot of good champions out there that are not 7 stars yet. CGR. Damn it. I can't get things to string together. Hey, Dennis, thank you for the sub. Whoops, I'm not on the right screen. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. There we go. Yeah, you thought you could get me with that, didn't you? Didn't you, Dazzler? I knew enough to Dex. It definitely was, but I was one of the few that voted for Kate. I voted for Kate as well. Because I'm not a big Shang-Chi guy. And it was either Shang-Chi or her. Well, Quake's not available as a 6-star, so... Hulkling. See, this is why I typically don't go for pairs. Hey, there we go. We got triple threat. We ended up with a triple threat after all. But that's typically why I don't go for pairs. It is very hard to get that match for, the pair. Yeah, I know that's too far away, but that's fine. Dude, really? Just... I hate fighting this guy sometimes. There we go. The combination of not being able to parry and him being able to put a falter on you by hitting into your block just sucks. Not a good hand. These starting hands have been terrible. I'd like to see Hulkling. I think Hulkling. I think his time has come. He could easily be a 7-star. Love to have him for this meta. This would have been the perfect meta to introduce Hulkling as a 7-star. Although as a 6-star, he's still holding his own. Really? Because of willpower healing, you're gonna stay alive? I hate you. Now I don't know what I wanted to do here. I'm not gonna go Thing faction. Thing let me down last time. Free Cassie. Cable. There's a forgotten champ. Mine that I would love to see changed, and I'll explain how I want to see him changed. Beast. Many people forget he's in the game. But what I'd love to see them do is kind of do a Jessica Jones type revamp on Beast, where he uses his superior intellect that he builds up over time so that, after they throw the first special 1, he learns it. So the next time they throw a special 1, he dexes it. He automatically evades it. Same for the special 2, so that when they throw a second special 2, he automatically evades. if he's in acrobatic mode. Okay, so if he's in acrobatic mode, he automatically evades. If he's in his defensive mode, whatever it's called, I can't remember in the game, he would just auto block it. That's how I would change Beast. Wow. That was a nice pull. That was 3 2s. See, a little tweak like that would make Beast, I think, a very viable champion. Even if he didn't hit hard, he'd be a pain on defense. Not insurmountable, fairly easy to do, but it would take a little tweak. It would make him relevant. There would be times where he would be good to have. They've got the technology out there. They've shown it with Jessica. He gets a little counter. You got it with Mr. Fantastic. They do different things when special has been thrown many times. Beast was always the smartest of the X-Men, in theory. Oh, I thought that was a 2. I thought that Silver Surfer was a 2. So yeah, that's that is the one champion I'd love to see him changed, that I've got a good idea of how I'd like to see it. And depending on, maybe you just want him to auto block specials. Maybe you want him to evade specials. You never know. There could be different things for different reasons. I haven't thought about what I want the special 3 to do for him. It's got to give him something. Maybe if you throw a special 3, you're immune to damage from the defender's special 3, or the other person's special 3. Just that, not as a invulnerability boost, but he's just invulnerable to a special 3. Giving me pairs a lot and not good combinations of factions here all of a sudden. Getting 4 different factions in a hand of 5 ain't great. Really? You caught me on that dashback? Oh, the heck with you. Dang, all I want to do is hit in your block. Sometimes, game, you take all the fun out of it. Hey, there's double trouble. Let's go for the full house. Archangel is a 7-star. I've been beat a couple rounds in this meta by an Archangel, who I haven't put in my deck yet, but I've been tempted. He can handle a couple tricky defenders. Not all of them, a couple of them. Tried to get most of that, sorry. Couldn't remember where my mute hotkey was. Double trouble it is for now. Let's go ahead and do this. It's not with just a colleague. Don't go to a Coldplay concert with the person you're having an affair on, or with, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's some bad timing there. They tried to duck and cover really quick when they realized what happened. Kind of feel bad for him in a way. One, it's never a good idea to have an affair on your partner. But just the luck, just the god-awful luck of all the people in the arena that they could have shown on the Jumbotron. And at the perfect moment. I mean, maybe they weren't hugging and holding each other like that the entire time, but that was the ideal moment to take it because they were a little cuddly. See, like this one. That 9, 10, 11 is very nice. And we're going to swap too. But it would be nice if they were the same suit. Anybody know, do Battlegrounds rewards reset, or 48-hour reset today, or is it it's tomorrow, isn't it? They just reset yesterday, if I remember correctly. I mean, the fact that that's 9, 10, 11, all three separate suits tomorrow, that's what I thought. There we go. There's 8, 9, 10. Let's go for the full straight, which would get us captain's orders. Don't see any way of getting super suits in this one. And I don't think I'll go for it if I do have the shot. Nebula is a 7-star. Shut off some pesky robots. Speaking of shutting off pesky robots, I learned something new today, or this morning when I was doing some Battleground matches. And you guys probably already knew it. But did you know Medusa's armor shatter does not stop Zola from getting power and and all his abilities? I didn't. I found that out this morning. I got the armor shatter on him and was like, hey, he's still gaining power. Hey, you know what? When he's armor shattered, you can't break his armor anymore. I still made it through the fight. But it did put a damper on what I was planning on doing. Come on. 7 or 12. Hey, Mike, it's going away. It's going away. It's going okay. Maybe I need to go away. Been streaming too much lately. The voice is getting tired. And, well, I can't talk, so. We could use a 5th tune-up of Gamora. All right. 15,000 to go for this stream. Let's get it in one hand. That's not the hand. I mean, what is this? I mean, look at that hand. There's nothing there. I mean, where do you go with a hand like that? There's literally nothing there. So what you do, we're not going to swap 5. We're going to swap 4. I very rarely do a swap 4. This is one of them. I even restarted my game. You're supposed to be nice to me now. Now we're going to leave Human Torch. In this hand, we're going to get the 10, 11, 12 of the Flame faction. It's coming right here. We're getting the 10, 11, 12, 13 of the Flame faction. Faction right here. This is it. This is the certified force pull right here. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be huge. It's going to be... Here it is. Give it to me. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Did I really expect it to? Not really. Nah, we'll keep the pair. We'll swap 3. We're going to be a little... Okay, just let me parry you. Then you can evade. Thank you.
Suffering. Death, I feel.
That wasn't very good. Okay. Game. You haven't missed anything. Okay. We're keeping the ladies. Keeping the ladies. In a way, you are using units if you have to pay for the energy. Because let's see, 1 energy refill, 2 hands cost 30 units. So you're paying 15 units a hand. Oh man, you must, man, that would be... I know people who've gotten it. Let's see, I said I was keeping the ladies, right? Yeah, I'm keeping the ladies. Let's see if Lady Luck is with me since I kept the ladies. Goodbye, ladies. I haven't had good luck here in a while. I started off hot. I started off doing really, really good. Got a couple 2,000 plus point hands. I haven't had one of those in a while. Which path do I take in Alliance War? I take path 4 on the main, path 6 on the mini. Typically. Every once in a while, I'll do something different. We're going to cost ourselves again. Wait and watch. Wait and watch. Learn from my mistakes here, people. That's what I'm here for. I want you all to learn from my mistakes. Basically, what I'm saying is don't do what I do. On the main, I don't like doing less than 3 mini bosses. Some I'll do 5. This war I did 5. Don't do what I do. We're giving up the deadly duo to get ourselves a lone wolf. Or a fourth echelon. Fourth echelon. Wasn't expecting that. I saw the 2 different suits and I was like, oh great, I got screwed again. Hey, the garbage truck's here. I hear him outside. I don't know if you can. What in the world? This is a different looking mode. MCOC After Dark. In the daytime. That was a weird, weird look. Let me see what this message was. Let's see if I can take another quick AFK. Hey, Hoopster, what's going on? Yeah, we'll take a 4th echelon right there. 825 points, gets us up to 136. We're 13.5k away from the goal for this stream. TGIF, exactly. Which is why I am playing right now. It is Friday, which means it's date night, which means there's no night stream tonight. I've got friends coming up into town. We're going out to dinner. So I don't know where we're going yet, but That's the plan. Depending on what this card is, we may go for it. So we'll just kind of go out to dinner, just relax, come back, probably sit out on the porch, talk. We're old. No. It'll be a little bit better quality than Cracker Barrel. Not what I was hoping for. I would have gone for it. If it was an 11 or a 10 of the right class, I'd go for it. If it was a 10 of flame, I'd go for it. Now, I'm thinking tonight we'll probably go, there's a restaurant in Raleigh called the Angus Barn, which is a very nice steakhouse. We'll probably go there. I'm feeling like a steak tonight. Catch up and been watching some shows. Season 3 Squid Games knocked out the first 2. Jeez. I never got into Squid Games. I know what it is, it just never got into it. That was much needed. That was a much needed one right there. Yeah, it's a little far away. It takes us about 35 minutes to get there, but it's worth it. That's a nice R4 right there. R4 SIG 200 Diablo. You can imagine he doesn't get banned very often. That helps. Now we're 11K away. These hands are just crap at the beginning. Feels like I'm having to work hard for this stuff. I'm not really, but you know, it feels like it. Who wants to give me the Battlegrounds tips for this meta? Who's doing well in it? And who likes it? Do any of you out there like this Battleground meta? Or are we all of the same mindset that it sucks balls? It's Friday and people are working. I don't like it. They're my employees. I don't want them working. Someone tell them to go home. Because if they're working, that makes work for me. Here we go. Watch the Soul Barb do its work. I think everybody's waiting for the next meta. Which has made me think, hey, maybe I should do this meta. Well, there's an odd one out at least. Yeah, this may be I've had streaks of some of the worst Battleground playing I've ever had in this meta. This one's probably worse. Well, just don't do like I did last night, Hoopster. I was 16 points away from 200 and ended up back down in the 80s. Wasn't a fun night. I would recommend going for the 100. That way you get the at least the 10K radiance. I'm almost to the point where I may just give up the 10K and not worry about trying to get over 200 points. Would make my blood pressure go down dramatically. I mean, my blood pressure would probably drop in half. Well, there's 3. I wish you could do a full house that way. 3 of one suit, 2 of another. That would be a fun full house. I could make up some new hands. Let me control MCOC poker. That lone wolf hand would be worth everything. You would get 20,000 points for a lone wolf hand. Really, Chase? Congrats, man. I'm glad somebody out there does. Top 50%? 40, maybe 40,000? Maybe, probably less than that. I don't know what the milestones are. What was milestones? 11? Like 11,000 points for all the milestones. So top 50% is going to be just getting all the milestones. I want to finish high enough that I get all the milestones in the 21-day event. Yeah, I haven't figured out a good strategy for this one either, Doug. You're not alone. I seem to get out-drafted almost every single time. And the odds aren't that much against me. I've got a new strategy I started this morning, though. And we'll see how it works. Need to have Gallon, Corvus, Medusa, and Glad. Okay, somebody give me the rundown on how to play Gladiator. How do you keep the armors off? I know he starts and he removes all the armors. What do you do to keep them off? I'm too lazy to read his kit and learn how to play him properly. Because I've got him at rank 2. I've tried him a couple times. I don't know how to use him right. Gallon, Corvus, Medusa, I know how to use. Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I just... There we go. It's about time. That's a good starting hand right there. Ah, come on, Chair. Move where I want you. Maybe I just put him in. Good enough at rank 2? And I imagine he can be a pain in the butt on defense if you have to put him in there too. Okay. I hate this guy's animations. Anti-Venom has got to have the jankiest animations in the game. Evade failed. What? You're not evading my fail. You're not failing my evade. Whatever. Yeah, I've got Wolf and I've got Gladiator at R2. Don't really like Wolf. I hate his animations. I know he's powerful. Well, that's not what I needed either. I need a big hand because I got to get some work done here eventually. And, well, I'm not stopping until I'm at 150K. It's 150K or bust on this stream. I'd like to do it in this next hand. Not this one, the one after this one. Because this one, there's no way I can get it. 2 or 7, 2 or 7, 2 or 7. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I may go. I should probably put Phoenix back in my deck. But she can be power burnt, if I'm not mistaken. She can just remove the armors. Which is kind of why I took her out in the first place. Okay, would you just throw the special? Thank you. I'll take it. Not a big one, but I'll take it. Okay. At this rate, it's 10 more hands. Let's get a big score. Let's get a big score. We haven't had a 2,000 point match. Hey, there's my beast. Like at least a 2,000 point scoring event this time around. That's what we're going for. Give me at least 2,000 points. I'm going to end up with 10. You watch. If I end up with 10, I'm taking a quick break. Another quick break. My wife needs me to bring her something. I told her it'd be a little bit. But if I don't get a good scoring hand this time, I'm going to take that break because it's going to be a little bit longer than I want it to be. Gonna give up the sure thing. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think I'm going to take anybody else up to rank 3 for this meta. I took quite a few. $10 points right here. I almost, at this point, don't want to do this last fight. I wish it would just give me the option of quitting out and taking 0. 30 is as good as 0 to me. Hey, Anxiety, what's going on? Really? You do know this is not war here, Kingpin, right? Now just back off. I don't know what my controls did there. Oh, Kingpin. I love the seizure you're having there when you dash back. It's my favorite thing in MCOC is the MCOC Defender seizure. They just get back there and they just vibrate. Am I going to attack? Am I going to move? Am I going to attack? You do anything, I'm going to do the perfect counter. All right. That said, be right back. Maybe. There we go. And we back again. All right, let's finish this grind. 8,000 points to go. Wouldn't it be nice to get it in one hand? Well, there's the start of it. We're going to get it in one hand right here. This is it. That's my eighth lone wolf hand. 8 times getting crap points. Really? Can't kill little ghost with 10 hits and a special one, huh? We are going for the big hand right here. We are 3/5 of the way there. Three-fifths of the way there, which means I'm not getting it. Really? All those poppers and you didn't die from 2 specials? Okay. Here we go. That didn't help me at all. Well, it kind of did. It gave me 50 points. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to lone wolf it up again. We're going to stretch this stream out to where it takes 17 hours before I get 150K. You can't hit the big ones unless you try for the big ones. I'm trying for the big one, but I ain't going to hit it. It would take one heck of a draw right here to get the 2 cards I need. Could it be done? In theory. Odds really low. Why? 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 Well, you know what? Let's ask.
Why? 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 Why?
I ran into a belly bump. Really? Now Kingpin is going to dance back. Look at this crap. It is not war, Kingpin. Just fight. Deadly duo. Okay, we're going to go for it again. Whoops, I didn't do that. What did I do? No one saw that. You didn't see that. Don't rewind. You didn't see it. Exactly, Kurt. You didn't see it. All you folks working and not paying attention. I greatly appreciate you just staying back there and lurking. Keeping the stream on while you're working and all that kind of fun stuff. I don't mind. Can we get an 8 of Mr. Fantastic? No, but we got an 8, 9. You got a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Finally, a big hand. We're going to end it right there. We're not going to go on any further. I'll take it. Much better hand than we've had recently. Actually got me to sit up. Got me a little bit excited again. The game reeled me back in. It was losing me. I was losing interest. It reeled me back in. This game knows. This game knows how to get me back. Every single time. Just when I think I'm done, it's like, nah, we'll throw you a bone. Much better there. Would have been nice if that was a straight flush.
Hey, that's pretty good.
If I were a rich man, yagga-digga-digga-digga-digga-digga-digga-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, oi!
Elmo's gonna dance on the moon!
We done here. We done here. We're breaking them all out.
Oh my God! What a masterpiece! Rough shucks!
BPAP.
No, can't turn it. Nope, 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 nope. We've left it on that screen long enough for something to go wrong. Locking that sucker in. There we go. We've hit our goal for this stream. And we kind of surpassed it. That was nice. Very, very nice. And now Photon may be my favorite Prowler counter. She counters so much in his kit. Not the fastest, but you can do that. You probably could have continued on. Let's build up to 25. Let's get some 5 Furies. Let's throw a special and watch it not kill him. Oh. Oh. Okay, so one hand we have not gotten yet, but there we go. There we are, my friends. That is the straight flush. That is worth a screenshot. There we go. I will take that all day long. Whew. Like I said, this game knows how to reel me back in. Just when my interest was waning, there we go. There we are. Yeah, I'm a legend now. Woohoo! There we go. Oh. Perfect, just in time for lunch. We hit the jackpot in Vegas. All right. All right, all right, all right. That's right. I've not gotten a legend title from skill yet. One was throwing revives at the game. The other is getting lucky. There we go. And that's staying up there for a minute, baby. We're not going to see that again in a while. That was pretty nice. For those that didn't see it, let me recap. On the draw, on the deal, I got 5, 6, 7, 8. I discarded 1, got the 9. I will take that. I will take that. That may be a short in and of itself coming up here pretty soon. But there we go. Very, very pleased with that. Very happy. And that is where we're going to end it. That is where we're going to call it this stream. I may be back this afternoon. If I get bored at work, I may be back and we may do some Battlegrounds. Or we may play some more cards. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I will take that. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and return to the landing. We'll go ahead and claim that reward. Okay, let's leave that screen. I've got the screen capture, and there it is. There is the suited up. Let's go in and take a look at it now. Suited up legend title. Let's go ahead and claim it. You're not going to see it under my name because the creator tag overrides it. But we do have the title. We could put suited up under our name, but not going to do that. There we go. Alrighty, folks. Like I said, that's going to do it for now. I may be back later this afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes, what it has in store for me. But until then, I hope everybody gets lucky in MCOC poker. I hope your Battlegrounds are going well. I hope you're having a great day. But don't see it before tomorrow. Have a great Friday night, all. Take care. Maybe. There we go.